Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another lovely video. Once again, it has truly been a year of experiences. We did World Club 100, and here we are at Daytona Dmax for the first time at Milton Keynes. And George's already having car issues. Lovely. But off we trot on our first practice run today. And I believe the format was a 10-minute practice and a 30-minute race. Something like that, God knows. But carts are very similar to the ones in Club 100, but these are a bit more ropey to be honest. And you will shortly see that it was definitely a practice and a session. Well, to be honest, the race was alright, but a practice session with a bit of chaos in between. And this is the bad trait about me. I do take forever to learn a track, and I only seem to do when I'm following someone fast, but obviously that's not the whole point of how I should be faster. But here we are, as I say, once again. There was a lot of randoms on this track. Like, I think there was a good 4 people with like in their own suits. Looks like they had lots of experience, and then just the randos on the street thought, you know what, let's give it a go. We had a group of lovely individuals who definitely did not kart at all or ever in their life, and I've had to cut a lot of this video out because 2 of them had to get taken off. They caused, as you will see, a disruptive and destructive amount of yellow flags. And the maddest thing is, you'll see later in the video, we have something a bit more mad, and I will let you know about that shortly. But as we can see, getting the first few laps in, trying to get grips on the track, I just found myself bogging down a lot. I don't know why, but maybe because I'm a big fatty, God knows. But here we're just struggling, and I think there's George literally just coming straight along. I'm like lifting off, letting him go, trying to follow, but as you can see, I have no luck. No luck at all. It takes me a long time to realize this specific corner. Oh, I've already had the first one out. Fantastic, Kenny, fantastic. It took me a while to learn that corner you don't have to go right on to the apex, which I kept trying to do. And then this corner, I just kept blocking down for some reason. But yeah, oh God, not good, Kenny, not good. What was that? What was that, Kenny? Come on, you're better than that. But as we go onto this straight, I don't know if my car was just slow, but you'll see as the video goes on, like, just a lot of drama in between. And then, yeah, that's it really. To be honest, I probably just need to perfect my craft, lose a bit more weight, and see how it goes. But yeah, once again, thank you to George for inviting me with his lovely voucher. Much appreciated. And I definitely need to go again, as it took forever to edit this video because I'm so busy. I was supposed to go again, but unfortunately didn't because Igor cancelled. Igor, if you're watching this video, you're a donor. Clean little overtakes, Kenny, doing well. Trying to navigate the traffic, trying to get some practice in. This was, I believe, our qualifying. So as I said again, 10 minutes qualifying, or 10 minutes practice and then 5 minutes qualifying in between, something like that. And honestly, like, as a guy who's not had much experience in faster karts, these are something as well. Like, any rando can just go to Daytona Dmax and just Milton Keynes or I think any Daytona and rent these for the day. Well, not for the day, just for the session. And it is quite fun. And I recommend do the Sodies first, to be honest. Do the Sodies and then see if you wanna hack it, because this is not the most easiest of karts, especially if you're new. As an amateurish driver, I'd say I am. It's not too bad. Oh, and there's the first yellow flag of the day. But as I say again, I had to cut a lot of the video. There was people in barriers, people sideways in barriers, destroying barriers. And as the video goes on, you'll see exactly what I mean. Coming down to the lovely straight, I realized, I think a few laps in, I had to take it flat out. Losing a bit of grip. I think this lady was one of the more experienced ones. I think she came with her fella, and her fella was quite fast actually. But just look at, I think she got a better exit, but look at the speed. She just pulls away on the straight. I mean, I'm catching her slightly in the corners, but just look at that. And I'm trying to get my screen to work. I think this kid ended up taking P2 at the end of the day. Oh, spoilers already. But such a fast kid. I think he even had a 20-kilo lead seat, to be honest. But yeah, so fast, that kid. He's just gone. But he's probably a local, I I think he raced in a Club 100 as well in the junior or something category. And there is the second yellow flag. I do apologize for the video. I think the video could not give me a yellow flag for some reason, so they gave me orange flags. I know. And just look. Oh yeah, I'm just waving my hands in frustration. Like, the amount of speed people were going past me in, I just did not know what to do. Like, they just, I don't know, assume their cars were faster because I've got my foot down. So it just baffles me. But that's what happens when you're, I think it was 100 kilo at the time, so that's what happens when you're 100 kilo. Terrible. Will I set it down the inside? Yes, oh no, see, just too passive, Kenny, too passive. That is my problem. I think I just need to be way more aggressive into these. Is that the third yellow flag? The third yellow flag already. Oh, trust me, there was much more. There was much more happening on that day. And a spin out. I love this spin out from the guy. Little rookie error, but then we'll come on to that shortly when the race begins. Just a yellow throughout. I don't know why I come off the gas so much. I forget that you just have to come off the gas ever so slightly. You don't have to go so slow. But, oh well, you know, we live and we learn. And I'm really looking forward to trying these again. It's a shame it's quite expensive because I think without the voucher, it was, oh Jesus, a massive pile up here. God knows what's happened there, but I think there was a group of lads and they were having the time of their life, bless them. So yeah, as I was saying, the costs were quite high, and I believe this is the red flag incident, and I've literally cut so much of the video out because this red flag took ages. But here I am trying to get the screen to work. God knows why it wasn't working. You'll see me beckon the marshal over in a bit. I think we'll fast forward this bit in a second, and I think this is going at easily 4 times the speed, so you can imagine.
It starts when you first see the yellow, and it ends once you have been past the incident. The next corner is clear.
So here we are, just getting briefed, everyone, after that long red flag incident, and we'll come to the cost ever so slightly, but just lots of waiting, lots of queuing up, and I think we're going to be setting off in our grid position shortly after a very short qualifying, because that red flag, we were sat there for ages. Fair play to the marshals, they handled the situation very well, especially with the rookies. And then I think we see a young girl getting told off here. So long story short, her and her mates were not listening to the rules whatsoever. These are the new cars I was talking about. And I think we managed to get a decent qualifying position, actually. Well, I say decent, I mean, when you show up in your own suit, you want to do well. Do you know what I mean? It will be bloody embarrassing if you don't do well in your own suit. I think we qualified P5, right behind George as we come to the queue-up station. I believe the rules for Milton Keynes are you have a kart width in front, a kart width in front, as you do the rolling start, and they must happen throughout until you come to the finish line, and then when the green lights go, then you shoot off. There's a lovely George in front. I think we have a quick chat here just before everyone starts queuing up, and Jesus Christ, there was one guy who would not stop complaining. I think it's the gentleman just pulled up behind me in car 110. Yeah, I think 110. He would not stop complaining for the life of me. God forbid. He was complaining in the briefing, complaining during the race, complaining now. It's, oh, mate, just race. Enjoy yourself. It's not, you know, it's not F1 championship points and all that. Chill. But anyway, ran over, and here is when we pretty much start the rolling part of our race. Yeah, he's already complaining. You can see on my camera, he's literally complaining for God knows what. Too big of a car length, Kenny, what you doing? But it's alright, we've got a corner to make up, and then full send we go. Spoilers of the video, I didn't do that great, but I definitely do want to revisit again to see my actual potential in these carts. As we roll down the straight, kart length ahead, Is that the green? That is the green. Full throttle. A bit late on the throttle, Ken. Reaction time needs work. Send it. We send it to turn 1. Almost there. Oh, bit of contact in between. Push him a bit wide. A little bit of tap with the bumper. It's alright, Kenny. We compose. Stay strong. A little bit of a break. Tires are cold, Kenny. You're going to mess this up. You're going to mess this up. Am I going to cut him? No, I'm not going to cut up. And I break it. I overdo it. And we drop straight down the order from P5 all the way to P10. Kenny, once again, dropping to the middle to end of the pack. I think there's 22 people on this track today. But this here begins our assault once again. Rewind to Buckmore Park. A spin out early on in the lap. And a fight from the middle of the pack this time. Hopefully to the front. The boys were quite fast in this, to be fair. The boys were doing decent for the first time at karting, but I'm just going to blame their lighter weight. Here we go, we make up position quickly. I don't think he overtakes. I managed to just outdo him on the straight here, just about. Checking over my shoulder, seeing where he is. No warnings for me, thankfully, even with a bit of contact in the beginning. And that's already a yellow. First yellow of the day. Who's crashed already this late in the race? I mean, this early in the race. Who, what, where, how? God knows. God knows. Is it green yet? No clue. But I think we're not going to send it down the inside because poor lad will get taken out, wouldn't he? Down to the back straight. Send it into turn 1, Ken. Come on. Go for it. Go for it. Stop being a wuss. Such a wuss, honestly. But we send it down into turn 2. Bogged down so I don't know if you can hear it, but the car just bogs down so much. I don't know if it's just me. Trying everything just to get a bit more speed. We break a bit longer on this, get a bit on the throttle. This corner I still couldn't manage. I think I was supposed to take it a bit wider. He's feathering the throttle behind me. And this corner, I don't need to take such an early apex. It took me so long to realize this. It's so annoying. I am a bit hard on myself, but it's just because I want to do better. That's all it is. I just want to do better, and I want to be the decent karter I believe I am meant to be. Stay P8 for a good while, I believe. Don't think much happens. I think we lap a few of lap traffic, but I'll leave you to enjoy some little raw footage before we carry on any further with the voiceover. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that bit of raw footage there, ignoring the bit I span out at 30 minutes into the video. But as you can imagine, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to someone trying to make content. God knows why, for what reason, I lost the remaining of the footage, and the footage will cut out shortly. But basically, long story short, we made it to P8, we climbed all the way up to P6, fighting a guy for a long time, and once again we span out at turn 5 or whatever it was with the big long straight, and we went all the way down to P8 to end the race. But if you have liked this content, please like and subscribe. Any tips, by all means, please comment. I am just an amateur racer after all. And once again, if you have enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you all again for watching, and it was a good race. I did enjoy myself. I just wish I did much better to qualify P5, to drop all the way down to P8 or P10 in the race, then go all the way back up to P6 to spin out on the final lap as well, which is very annoying. But we shall go for redemption, and if there's any more videos you want to see, pop them in the comments below, and I shall try my best to make them. I'll try and make as much content as I can. It's just the editing that's taking forever, but I've got much more to learn. Take care.